All right, another tricky topic, scales, level 4. So over here, scales, level 4, you will need to identify, click in or identify the following ascending scales on the treble or bass clef up to 2 sharps or 2 flats, a major, harmonic minor, melodic minor and natural minor. The key signature will not be displayed. Okay. So for example, you're going to get a question like this. Click in the scale below on the staff, then press OK, G Aeolian, natural minor, ascending. You may also click in the scale on the keyboard or the solfege ladder. Okay. I think probably one of the easiest ways to learn this is probably from the solfege ladder. The Aeolian minor simply goes from La to La straight up the centre here. So the first La note is given, so you just do Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. And the program automatically then takes care of adding the flats in the right spot, okay? So it's a good way of learning them though. Look, there's the B flat and there's the E flat. Great. All right, so the next one, another Aeolian, so you would just go up the center here, okay? I'm just going to exit for a second because I just want to go to lessons and show you on the lessons once again under scales. What is a scale? A scale has a Latin meaning of ladder, and basically it's an arrangement of a series of pitches from either low to high or high to low. Now those series of pitches, the important thing to notice about a scale is that they have combinations of things called tones or semitones, or even larger gaps than tones or semitones. What is a tone and a semitone? A semitone, or a half step, is the distance from one note to the immediate next note, whether it's a black or a white note. Okay, so for example, even from here, and that's what all these little blue brackets are. So C to C sharp or D flat is a semitone. Then from the C sharp or D flat up here to the D, that distance there, that's a semitone. Then the distance from the D to the D sharp or the E flat, that's a semitone, or a half step. Notice that an interesting one here is between the E and the F. There's no black note in between, so the E to the F is also a semitone. Okay? If we get two half steps or semitones and add them together, we'll end up with a whole step or a tone. So for example, from C to C sharp is a semitone, and then C sharp to D is a semitone. So that means that from C to D is a tone. Likewise, D to E is a tone. E to F we've already discussed is a semitone. F to G is a tone. G to A is a tone. A to B is a tone. And B to C, if we had it up here, would be another semitone, okay? So basically the pattern goes tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone if I was going straight up all these white notes. Another way of saying it would be whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half step, which is what they've written here. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, okay? And that's what creates our major scale, okay? So if we start looking though at combination, like different other kinds of scales, like this is a special funny type of scale called Mixolydian. A Mixolydian scale, difference between a major and a Mixolydian is simply that Mixolydian has got a B flat near the top here for C. But what that really means, if we look into it in a little bit more detail, is that the pattern for major was tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So the last two here, tone, semitone. Whereas here it's tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone. So up here it went tone, semitone. This one went semitone, tone. So just a little tiny change in those patterns will make all the difference in the sound. Oops. Alright, so it sounds completely different, okay? But that's really important, just those tiny differences. So, this article now goes through and discusses all these different kinds of scales, okay? And you should have a look through the ones that you need, but better like at the end of it all, there is a fantastic reference here. So for example, if you needed to ever look up what is the distance between any, what is the pattern for any of these things. So have a look at this. This is, say, the harmonic minor. And the harmonic minor has a pattern here of tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. The 3 means 3 semitones. And then a semitone at the top, and it sounds like this. Okay, so that will give you a good indication of what you need to do there. Let's just go again through it. Scales is a level 4. So what is this one? Once again, looking at the solfege ladder. Straight up the centre, that's Aeolian. Straight up the centre, starting on La, Aeolian. Straight up the centre, but with this little alteration here, Fa, Si, La, that's the harmonic minor. Straight up the centre, starting on La, but now with the 2, the Fa going up to a Fi and the Sol going up to a Si. So La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fi, Si, La. That is the melodic minor. Clicking in the melodic minor. La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fi, Si, La. Do to do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Major. And that was all the ones that you need to do, isn't it? I think. Harmonic minor, La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Si, La for the harmonic. Have we done all of them? Yes, we have.